What's going on, guys? Thanks for all the positive feedback on the other videos. I'm going to continue the Candleberry videos as well. Probably be recording one later tonight, maybe. But this video is going to cover the most recent update from the devs, or news from the devs, and then a lot of the expedition stuff. Alright, later, guys. Enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in and watching my channel. So we have the cold snap tips and tricks from the devs. So I'm not going to read it completely. I'm just going to give you a breakdown of what actually they are pretty much saying. So they're telling us the Rust Belt has a deep winter on it. So adapt and survive. So pretty much this section of the dev notes says when you see your breath freezing in the air, that means you're getting colder. So that's probably a good time to just go inside. This says, of course, when you're running low on bandages and the nearest shelter is more than a quick sprint away, it's always good to have another trick in your backpack to beat the chill. So, what do we got other than bandages? Well, the next sentence says, being on fire is the fastest way to warm up, which I can attest to. If you go to the husks and open them, they spray this fire and you instantly warm up. You don't actually have to be on fire, but you could, in theory, I guess, use a fire burner as well. This one, let nature lend a helping hand. Throwing snowballs on alarmed cars can create a noise distraction to divert the arc away from your location. This is actually a really good tip. This makes the snowballs actually do something other than, for throwing at other players and having snowball fights. So I do like that they did this. The Forge for Fireworks, they are having a fireworks event. You can collect them, but just know, the blueprints are only available for the duration of the event. Okay. The Candleberry bushes. So this is telling you it's a bright red bush. So this says the bushes can usually be found around small structures in addition to around rocky areas. So I've made past videos on the Candleberries, where to find them. I'm probably going to record one either tonight or tomorrow on Dam. So I believe I have Spaceport, and I have another one up as well. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, I believe I have, so I have Blue Gate and Spaceport up. That's, if you guys need help with that, that's still got 24 days to do that. So that's a quick sum up of the notes. Alright, so now we get into the nitty gritty. So for the Raider, go to projects. For the expedition, okay. So for the expedition, you needed to complete 5 different sets of tasks. So I do have another video up on blueprints and treasures. The treasures is really useful for this because that's pretty much the run I used to get the treasure artifacts for this expedition. It's a good loot run. It serves my purpose great. But what you get from the expedition, if you had 5 million stash value and money, you ended up with 5 skill points. I have 5.6 million in just cash, and 1.4 in inventory value. I'm all set for this. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get 2 cosmetics, which is really cool. I don't know how I feel about the Raider one, but the chicken's just wearing a hat. We're gonna get 12 stash slots, which is going to be really beneficial. 5% XP boost, 10% repair, 6% scrapping materials, which I don't run out of those too much. And then, like I said, the bonus skill points. So we're going to continue to cover Arc Raiders for the most part, because this is the game that I'm really having a ton of fun with. So we'll probably keep going over the patch notes and everything like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next time. Later, guys.